Oh my god. Okay. All right, Andrews. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. I was craving a breakfast sandwich this morning, probably because I eat those damn egg white cups every single day with oatmeal. So I was like, I need a break. But I want to show you guys the sandwich I made. The cool thing about flexible dieting is that you don't have to eat like boring foods. So inside of this awesome sandwich, check this out, okay? This is just regular sourdough bread, egg whites made with spinach and those little tomatoes that I always put in my egg cups. And then center cut bacon. If you guys ever get center cut bacon, it's always lower fat. Not really sure why, but for 2 pieces, it's usually 4 to 4.5 grams of fat, as opposed to like normal bacon, which is like 4 grams of fat per 1 slice. And then I just put the bottom layer of avocado and topped it with some fat-free mozzarella cheese, which I will be eating a lactate very soon. In case you guys are wondering, these are the vitamins that I take. I know I showed you this brand a couple videos back, but this is for my IBS. It's a prebiotic and a probiotic. This is just a women's superfoods multivitamin. It also has like some good fruits and veggies in there, so I really liked that. And then this is just a fish oil. I got this from the nutrition shop that's right by my house because the EPA and DHA is really high. It's 1,200 milligrams. You always want to get a fish oil that's really high in EPA and DHA because otherwise you're gonna have to take like 6 to 7 pills for it to even do anything. So I know what you guys are thinking. Did you really get all those donuts and you're not gonna eat donuts? Come on, do you guys know me? Well, I want to talk about it really quickly because a lot of people will avoid eating something if they can't track it or they don't know how to track it or they feel like they're logging less than what it actually is. Obviously, I'm not prepping for a show. My weightlifting meet, which actually I don't know if I even told you guys. Oh my gosh, I signed up for a weightlifting meet April 29th. It'll be the first one of this year, so I'm really, really excited. I know that I eat a pretty well-rounded diet to begin with. I like to eat a lot of lean meats and proteins and veggies and all kinds of stuff that has a lot of micronutrients as well, but every now and then when you go to like a donut place, you don't have to avoid it just because you're tracking macros, right? There's a couple different ways to do this, and one of them's more on the like if you want to be more strict about it, and one of them's kind of just like a YOLO and then obviously you have the option of not even logging it and just saying whatever, it's the weekend. I personally choose to track it. That is just me. I like to do it because it keeps me aware of like, okay, you don't need to eat 100 grams of fat today. There's no reason for that. My options are regular glazed, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that one got a couple extra Fruit Loops on it, but Butter Crunch, a Samoa, Boston Cream, Apple Pie, Maple, Dulce de Leche, and Peanut Butter Cup. I will probably have a piece of the Apple Pie and the Butter Crunch. Krispy Kreme actually has probably the most accurate macros, and they also sometimes have their donuts in grams. Yeah, so okay, this is what I searched last time when I had the s'mores donut. They actually had 95 grams of the donut here, and I think before like I only had 50. Ooh, hello. And then it was 11 fat, 27 carb, and 2 protein. So I kind of use that as like a base guesstimator. Dunkin' Donuts is also a good option because they do have their nutritional facts online. That's, you know, another way you can do it, and obviously you don't have to log the whole donut. You can do half a donut or whatever, but you know, I think either Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme is gonna be the best way to go. Obviously it's not gonna be perfect because I don't know what they put in these donuts, but that's fine. I'm just gonna get a rough estimate. That's probably what it looks like. Whatever. Oh my god, that's so good. This little piece is a sad 21 grams. Let's just see. 20-ish grams is about 1/4 of a donut, so probably like 100 or so grams is a full donut, in case you guys care. Well, that was delicious. You guys know I love Kodiak cake mix. Why the hell did nobody tell me about this? Protein-packed muffin mix, blueberry lemon. Are you guys serious? 18 grams of protein, 1.5 fat, 40 carb, 14 protein. Like, are you freaking serious? Tux, you wanna go for a ride in the car? You wanna go for a ride in the car? put my damn seatbelt on the right way because my mom always yells at me and she watches my vlogs. I'm sorry, Mom, I love you. I'm gonna wear it the right way. I am heading over to Pet Supermarket really quickly, which is right around the corner, just because Tux ran out of his dog food. So I have to be a good mommy and go get him some food. I'm interested if anybody has a pity or a bully breed of some sort, what you guys feed your dogs. Comment down below and let me know. I just switched him over to this brand called Mavericks, I think it's called, or Mavix maybe. I had a really rough day yesterday, and so many people who watched my Snap story like responded to me, and they were so kind and like so understanding of what I was going through. So I do want to take a minute to say thank you to everybody who responded to that story. That was really hard for me to post because I felt like very vulnerable and almost like I was being over dramatic in a sense, even though I knew in my own head I wasn't. It was just really nice to feel so like comforted and not alone, and that is why I actually posted that story, because I know that a lot of us who have anxiety, we suffer in silence because we're embarrassed of it. And so sometimes just being able to relate to somebody in that sense is very comforting, and that's ultimately why I did it, and it did achieve what I wanted it to. A lot of people reached out and they were like, oh my god, I feel this so hard, like nobody understands what goes on in my brain. If you guys missed my story, what I explained, for those of you that have anxiety and have a difficult time explaining what it feels like inside of your head to other people, I use this awesome analogy and I refer to it as the double brain. I tell people that it is like living inside of your head, right? And you have one brain that's the anxiety brain, and that brain is like really loud and obnoxious, and it's just constantly telling you things that are probably not true and trying to convince you of things. And then you have the other brain, the logical brain, that's always trying to tell the anxiety brain like, yo, relax, this is not real, you're being crazy. And there you are, just like living in limbo inside of your own head, like listening to these two brains constantly, and it's like just a 24/7 argument inside of your brain. It's like you can't stop either side from shutting up, and some things that you do will make the anxiety brain quiet down, which is nice. For me, that's lifting. There are things like complete darkness and silence make the anxiety brain be like, what's up? So anyways, that is how I explained it to people, and a lot of people were like, wow, that is a great analogy. So I do listen to a lot of podcasts about anxiety and like the understanding our subconscious brain. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. This podcast is called Happiness Through Self-Awareness, and this episode in particular is called Anxiety, Understanding It Differently. And this is just another analogy. That's a great way to explain anxiety to someone that doesn't truly understand it. So I'm just gonna play this portion and let you guys hear it.
It can pretty much override most all rational thought. And this can be very confusing to our intellectual reasoning. Like, what happened? Why is this happening? This doesn't make any sense. But think of it like this. That animal, that unconscious nervous system designed for survival is like a horse. And you're riding that horse. And you're riding along in the grass, and it's a very beautiful day. And that animal, that horse, all of a sudden is spooked and it takes off in a bolter. Now, you might be going, what the hell's the matter with you, horse? Slow down, this is ridiculous, there's nothing to be afraid of. That doesn't stop the horse. Whatever that horse saw move in the grass, whatever caught its eye, that movement, even though you the rider, the intellect, didn't see it, was enough to send that horse in a fight or flight. Your body does the same thing. When it gets a signal, correct or incorrect, it doesn't matter. That animal, in that unconscious nervous system of your body, when it says, hey, this is a fight or flight situation, this is dangerous, something bad is going to happen, could happen here, all of those things kick in your body. You begin to sweat, your digestion stops, your heart rate increases, your stomach, your chest gets tight, there's changes in your breathing.
I also really love that analogy, and I tell that to a lot of people who struggle with anxiety, because it can sometimes seem like we are not in control of it, and it's really frustrating to explain that to somebody, because most, you know, normal people are just gonna be like, well, stop freaking out, like it's no big deal. And you're like, yeah, I know, like I've been trying to do that for 20 years. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it's a little bit different than like fitness and nutrition, but it does kind of have to do with overall health, and your mental health's important too. So I just got to Pet Supermarket, so let's go get him his food. Come here, sit. Good boy. Oh, look at that. Oh, he needs you to break it. Say you don't like the big treats. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, thank you. Might turn into a full day of eating, I don't know. This is going to be my little pre-workout snack. These Light and Fit Greek yogurt are my absolute favorite because it's 0 fat, like 8 or 9 carbs, and 12 grams of protein, and they have like the actual pieces of the cherry at the bottom. So I realized that I got too excited about the muffins. The macros for these are actually here, prepared. I'll show you guys on the screen. And I used low-fat milk, 2 eggs, and the 1/4 cup of oil, which it called for. The freaking macros on the box said those macros for dry mix. Why would you ever put that on the box if you're not just gonna eat dry mix? Like, what?
Lift the damn thing. Come on. Let's go. There you go.
I love you, thank you. It's been an hour and 47 minutes. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I took a full rest day yesterday. I'm feeling like super fresh and actually pretty energized. I slept for like 9 hours last night, so I'm like just rolling with it. I have one more 4-rounder, just a little bit of a Metcon, and then I have some accessories. I will catch up with you guys when I am done with this because my camera battery is about to die, so see you in the next clip. Hey. Hey, what are you, what are you doing? Sassy? Yeah, it's okay. You can be sassy today. Are you a good boy? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a good boy. I don't know. I think so. That's what I think his voice sounds like if he had a voice. Oh. Day. I'm going to meet my mom at Raw Juice. She's already here, so I'm really excited. I wanted to show you guys how I track things that are not really trackable. What is going on in there? Hello. Hello. I've been calling your name for like 50 minutes. Taking a picture of me. Hi, Mom. Hi, baby. So really quickly, I just wanted to pop in with a voiceover and show you guys how I logged this acai bowl. I typically will use either the one that I found in New York City, which had very similar ingredients to this acai bowl, or I always choose just the Planet Smoothie one because I feel like it's really high in carbs, probably most accurate. So this is my little beta immunity shot. It has carrot, lemon, apple, cardamom, ginger, and raw honey. So I'm gonna do a little shot of that. We got an acai bowl. The normal ones they said are like 8 to 9 ounces, so we got one and they split it for us. This is probably like 4-ish ounces. So that's what we're gonna eat. This is really spicy. Guys, I don't drink, so I don't know how to do shots. Ugh. Health. Worse than me inside of the mall.
Yeah, a lot of Macy's, yeah. I'm looking for it first.
It's only been an hour in the purse department. It's fine. It's fine. I've got nothing to do today. So that is the end of this weekend's videos. I just got home. I am going to clean out the trunk of my car. God help me. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching these videos. I love you so much, and I will catch you in the next one.